Now I'm overseas, I'm rocking out shows. And watch how the back keep coming. She keep begging please, but I'm sorry, little baby, cause I feelin' low with blue.
Yo, welcome back to the doctor's office. It's the doctor, Dr.Tay G. And on this episode, I have a special guest for all the black, beautiful women out there and all the intelligent women out there. We have Miss Rudy, the owner of Daisy's Pops, coming straight from the Chi-Town down to Dallas, Texas to give y'all some game on the doctor's office. How you doing, Miss Rudy?
I'm doing good. I'm doing great.
Okay, I appreciate
Happy to be here.
Happy to be here. Appreciate you coming. You feel me? You gonna drop some game tips for the team today?
I'm dropping all the tea, all the game, anything y'all need to know.
Most definitely. But y'all know how we do it. Before we even get into the interview, I gotta give y'all the topic of the day, which is Miss Rudy, Miss Daisy Pops, and we're gonna go into the quote of the day. And the quote of the day is, people don't love you, they love what you do for them. I'll repeat that. People don't love you, they love what you do for them. You know what I'm saying? Don't be out here doing shit, you feel me, think motherfuckers love you. You gotta reevaluate your circle. You know what I'm saying? That's very, very important. Once you identify who for you in your life, everything gets right. You did, ain't that right?
Yes, I agree.
Okay,
That's a good quote. That's an awesome quote.
How you feel about that quote?
It means something. Nah, that quote is very, very true.
Okay.
Yeah, very true.
Okay. Next, what we gonna jump into? We're gonna jump into the cologne of the day. You know, we gotta keep it G for all the fellas out there, for all the ladies looking for, Father's Day gifts and shit. You like a man that smell good?
Yes.
Okay. So today we got bun number 9. Bun number 9, chest bun, call it chest bun, you feel me? And it has leafy greens in it, cider wood, you know what I'm saying, violet leaves, real good. Throw this shit on how you get out the shower. Y'all know what to do. Make sure you smelling good. Cost range, $2.95, $2.35, depending on the size bottle, you know what I'm saying? Last all day, real oil based. You know, I only fuck with EDPs. I don't fuck with EDTs, you feel me? So, chest, bun number 9, go get it. All right. Next, what we gonna jump into? We gonna jump into the drip of the day. So my team was like, I overdid it today. People weren't prepared. So, so the drip of the day, we got the $100 cap I just had. You feel me? Got the light $30. What's the damn lady name? Daisy who? Daisy. Oh, y'all know the fuck I mean. Anywho, we got on the Levi's, the $80 Levi's, then we got on the Chelsea boot. You feel me? Something simple. Trying to show you fellas out there that you ain't got to go get out of that goddamn designer to be dripped out. You did. It ain't what you is, how you wear it. You did. I will put the camera on her, but she say she go.
Do my drip.
Do your drip of the day.
Yes.
What's your drip of the day?
So I just grabbed me a shirt from City Trend, fresh white tee. Jeans is from Swanker Posh. Make sure you support black businesses, black-owned women business. Swanker Posh pants. Then I got on my favorite New Balance. They comfy. I mean, I be on the go, so I'm a New Balance type of girl. So I came very cozy and comfy today.
Period. You feel me? And that's the drip of the day. So let's jump right into the question. You ready? All right, Miss Rudy. Introduce yourself to the world. Who are you?
Well, I'm Rudy. I am the CEO of Daisy Pop. Daisy Pop is an online women's fashion brand. We produce more like a luxury office attire clothing for entrepreneur women. We do pretty much everything. Well, I do pretty much everything. I also coach e-commerce and marketing. I'm into real estate. I just do a little bit of everything. But Daisy Pop is what we're here to talk about. That's my baby. That's my first business that I started. We just love to, express our hold on, I gotta take a break. No, but we love to, express ourselves with fashion, beautiful colors, beautiful black women is all my business is about.
Okay. Most definitely. So let me ask you a question. What made you bet on yourself?
Well, I would say I come from a family of hustlers. I'm like, my parents passed me the baton. They took us as far as they could go, and I just want to get further than them. So, I just knew I had it in me. I knew I had the resources. I had the drive, the ambition. So I just knew I always had a vision since I was a kid. I was always been visionary. I had that vision. I'm like, I'm going to be a boss. I'm going to figure this out. And, I'm going to die trying. Like, for real, die trying. And, yeah, I almost died a few times from stress, but I'm still trying. But we getting up there. So
you say stress. What type of stress? Was it business stress? Was it running into obstacles that you never thought would be on your journey? Like, explain to the world.
Yeah, the stress of having a business, I can't stress it. I stress it to people. I coach people starting up their businesses from scratch. This is not a game. I didn't know how hard it would be, and I'm tough. Like, I'm a working woman, but you have to do everything from, the financial standpoint to the presentation to the making sure you have inventory to taxes, credit. Everything plays a factor, and you want to just take your time and make sure that you're paying attention to every aspect of your business. So I would say I was more stressed because I didn't know how much work it really took to sustain and start a business. It's not easy at all.
Okay. So what year did you start your business?
I started Daisy Pop. Well, I actually started my fashion like back in the day. I started with streetwear, like in 2016. Then I wanted, I rebranded maybe 6 to 7 times, honestly. But Daisy Pop came, I would say 2019. I had a streetwear brand before, Tyler, my photographer, shout out to him. He's helping us right now. But yeah, I did streetwear for a minute. It wasn't working for me. I rebranded. So Daisy Pop started in 2019 and we've been rocking ever since. So.
Okay. Daisy Pops. Okay. Cool. So you say you started in 2019. You did streetwear. How did you fund your first business?
Okay, so don't do what I did. I swiped them cards. Like, I had a bunch of credit cards.
Paul, what type of cards?
Personal credit cards.
Okay.
These wasn't even in my business. These was in my name. Okay. And I was maxing them out because I'm like, I got to figure this out. Like, I ain't got no startup money. I got these credit cards, so I put everything on my personal credit cards. And I just prayed every day. I prayed, that I would be able to pay it off, and it worked. But yeah, I didn't do it the right way. I don't recommend. I always recommend hiring a professional, doing it in your business. Don't do it in your personal. I'm a risk taker, so like I said, I had the limit available, and I was responsible. I have a background in accounting. I was responsible enough to make sure, that I was spending the money accordingly and was gonna make it back and pay it off. So
pause right there. You said something that I say a lot. You're a risk taker, okay? Mm-hmm. Since you're a risk taker, looking at yourself today, look back 5 years. How many risks would you say you took to get you in a position where you could travel the world? Because she be traveling.
I'd be outside.
She be everywhere.
Okay. Everywhere. Ready to go somewhere now. But, had to work a little bit.
So, what was the biggest risk that you took that you would say is the most memorable and one that changed your life? Just put everything on automation for you.
I would say the biggest risk that I took was signing up for the mentorship that taught me how to learn e-commerce marketing and everything like that. It was expensive. Like, we talking like $2 a month, Mm-hmm. And I was putting that on the credit card just to learn. A lot of people ain't know, like, that class was, but I had hands-on teaching, and I learned how to do everything from ads, organic strategies, email marketing, text message marketing. And I did that because what I realized is, until I understood how to run every aspect of my business, I could not move forward. I have to learn I know how to do everything in my business. If I give it off to somebody, I've done it before, and I would say that mentorship was a lot.
So how many